Give it a whirl today. See how many beach pirates are out here. I can only imagine. Let's give the DEUS, let's give the double DEUS a chance. The DEUS 2 on the loose. Man, it's nice out, but we gotta get moving. 62. The DEUS is on the loose. Pretty stable, a little clicker, a little chatter, but not, you know, doable. I want to see if this detector is going to make me a believer. Is it going to make me a believer today? What's that? All right, it's got to make me a believer. It's a little grommet. Now I would have dug that with a Equinox. So in all fairness, yep, that's a acceptable coin size target. You'd dig it with anything, I'm assuming. $79. Dig it. All right, got a penny up high. Okay. 73. Now that bottle cap came in pretty clear. Pretty clear. I was just getting ready to say, Mr. DEUS, forget it. I'm gonna let you loose. And I think he just scored, you guys. Let's bring her up. Oh, it scored. Yep. The DEUS is on the loose. Wow, look at that one. That's an earring. That's gold. Look at that. Oh. Look at all that iron poking out. Got the gold piece there. But I want to go back to the other spot. I got 5 silvers. So it's either silver or gold, I guess. I don't know. I got to pick it. The DEUS. They're useless. 98 now. She ain't silver. That's a claddy. See that iron? It's right there. It's poking its head out. Got a bunch of iron. Low spot. I saw her roll. Oh, what's that? What's that, gentlemen? I'm in that. What the heck is that? Arcade token, maybe. I got one last night. We're in a good spot here. That's a pretty good cut. Nice crease. And that it's like a comes right up here, and it comes up and it's pulling the bank. And that's where I got the gold. Nickel will be stationary in here now for the rest of the time. Nickel. Weird down there. I see her. Get the reading on this thing. It's 62 on the XP. Reel her up. Ah, it's a damn. It looked like a coin because it was a little tan. The edge was sticking out. Really pulling this banking. It's pulling hard on it. 95 on the XP. Ooh. Yeah, steak quarter. First target. I had to walk a bit. 86 on the DEUS. I had to walk a bit because the other part sanded in. Go figure. It sanded in. Got a nice little beach belly. Ooh. Oh, I got an Indian on the first dig today. Sorry, I get so excited. Sweet looking coin. Got the Indian head. Now we're in this thing. I'll turn around and show you. Oh, bullet. Bring you around here. Northern side is sanded, but this side is not. That looks promising. To get in the iron, we're gonna really put the DEUS. If it pulls gold, it's gonna really make me a believer today. Telltale signs. White, big lead. Handmade sinkers from the 1800s. Big metal pipes. Not flat sandy beaches. No, we're looking for erosion, fellas. That one was right in conglomerate, and the detector saw right through it. That's one of those old antique jackknives. I don't see many of these anymore. That's what I like. Iron, concrete, crushed stones, rocks, asphalt. That's what I like. That's what I want to hunt in if I'm going to find the old stuff. What do you see? Heavy white lead. Telltale sign of deep gold. Mr. Roosevelt. All right. Here's the wrap-up video for the XP DEUS 2 hunt. A big reason I wanted to get that machine was certain areas and ideas I had about it. The discriminator on that is legendary. It's very good at separating iron from good targets. What I noticed right off with the XP compared to the Mine Lab, you're going to dig less targets, but you're digging better targets. Not as many targets with the XP. XP seemed like it's very selective on over targets, but it did pick up nickels and it did get a piece of gold. So it is a contender. The XP2 is a good machine. It will find you stuff. With the Mine Lab, the 900, I felt like I was hearing more, but like I say, the XP2, it has a reserved way. It's hard to explain it. I'll call it a reserved way of finding targets, where it's much more selective, and I think that's because of the discriminator on it is more probably complex. So whereas the Mine Lab would act more of a pulse, you pick up more all metal, the XP isn't. It's like I say, it's definitely more pulled back from digging every target. So but we did do pretty good. I did end up, I got a 14 karat gold hoop earring, and it's got some green on that top. Don't know if you can see that, but there's some green on the clasp, so that's been there. We had found the green gold the night before on the pin back, so we're getting a lot of older green gold on that beach. We did get a walker, very spent. I don't think I'm going to get a date. Pretty beat up. I got a 1907 Indian head, and that's actually not in terrible shape. Pretty readable. 1937 buffalo, a 1916 buffalo with a readable date, which was a cool coin. So we did good on that. We did get some clad, got a game token. Lots of old lead, stuff that I like digging, stuff that I like to see, and like I say, the XP worked great, digging deep targets, shallow targets alike. Was picking up small targets, bullets, small pieces of lead. Compared it with the Mine Lab 900, and pretty much the same spectrum on what I was digging with the Mine Lab 900, I was digging with the XP. So if you're an older gentleman or a guy with health issues, can't dig as many targets, try that XP out. You're going to dig less targets, but just as good or better quality targets than the Mine Lab. Good machine. Like I say, the XP, I like using the Mine Labs because I've used them all my life. The Manticore, I'll be doing a full breakdown and review in the next 2 weeks. So be looking for that probably around the end of March. So it's been a damn good week. Really needed it. Susan's had fun. We'll be getting her a Mine Lab Equinox 700. So she's really into it now. She's gotten bit by the gold bug. but we had a real good week. The last time I had a week like that was March of 2018, you know, and it's been a long time for me. So, but I do believe, and I'll say it again, I do believe it's going to get good. There's supposed to be a pretty good storm here, and I'll bring our tide chart over real quick, drop it on top here. It's supposed to be a pretty good storm Monday night, and we got not astro tides, but they're reasonable tides, 0.2s, 0.3s. So you're still going to have a 1.1 plus tide. And if this storm, this nor'easter comes in late Monday night, and it sticks around to Thursday or even Friday offshore, we're going to have a major erosion event here again. We're going to have probably some breached seawalls, and I think you'll see a lot of erosion on the wet sand this time. So that's my bet. And then we'll be seeing, hopefully, a lot of green big gold. So, but we'll see. I'm always an optimist, never a pessimist, and I think it's to my own detriment sometimes. I'm more of a cheerleader. Sometimes it doesn't pan out, sometimes it does, but you know, trying to pick a storm, it's like throwing, you know, darts in the dark. You don't know where the dart's going, and the same with a storm. Up here, 50 miles makes a world of difference, you know. So, but we'll keep posting videos. I hope I know a couple of guys reached out and trying to, you know, help them out too with their games, and you know, and there's a lot to learn in this hobby. It's not as easy as just picking up a machine and going out there. So, weather conditions, different types of equipment, different hunting methods, it all comes into play. So, fun. So, thanks for watching. I hope everybody gets something good out there, and please subscribe. That's a nice buffalo there. 37. Four-legged. Sweet.